one of the more deluxe Gestalt. Is it Gestalt or Gestalt?
I think Gestalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to get. I mean, I'd love to get Devastator and Bruticus. Actually, I loved Bruticus mostly because I liked the characters, especially Swindle. Swindle was like one of my favorite characters. Hold up that race car again.
The drag.
You hold it close to the camera. Do you know that that's based on not exactly, I guess, but it's based on an actual 6-wheeled race car that existed?
Like the fact that it is a 6-wheeled race car?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I have
Formula
seen pictures of, yes.
Yeah. They ran them for a couple seasons.
Fun.
It was it in this color scheme or anything?
No, it was in blue. It was sponsored by a French oil company called Elf.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Because I guess Wheeljack, the old Wheeljack toy, was actually based on like an actual car with like that color scheme and everything.
Yeah, that was based on a Lancia Stratus with a Castrol color scheme, I believe.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking the Wheeljack is, I think he's Lancia Stratus. Pretty famous. It was in Sega Rally.
Oh, is that right?
That car is the hidden car in the first Sega Rally.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Well, I hate to break up the Transformers love fest that is going on, but
I hate that you're breaking it up.
But I actually don't hate that I'm breaking it up.
Yeah.
We got a Jeopardy quiz here to do on the after show, so strap in for that. It's coming to us from Hacker alias Black and Green, who has also written us a letter.
Oh,
they say, "Hey fellas,
hello.
I'm a trophy hunter and about to hit my 300th platinum.
Holy
and decided
crap.
to celebrate."
That's like 298 more than I have.
I know, no kidding. By writing you a brand new Jeopardy quiz. All of the hints will contain the name and description of the platinum trophy, with giveaways blanked out, of course, the platform it was played on, the date I received it, and, where applicable, an additional bit of info relevant to the category. Also, be warned that I wrote the quiz a few months ago and have since received platinum trophies for the following games, which means they will not appear on the list.
Oh.
And then there's a list of games I don't think I'll read unless you want me to.
Oh, how many are on? I want to know how many platinums.
Like a dozen. It's a dozen.
A dozen in over the course of like just a couple
months. Yes.
I'm curious. What games?
This guy works for it.
All right, Ghostwire Tokyo, Minute, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, Stray, Chris Tales, Returnal, Saints Row, The Last of Us Part 1, Celeste, Toem, and Chicory, A Colorful Tale.
Wow.
Yeah. All statistics are based on psnprofiles.com, and if I felt a game was too small or shameful, I left it off because, let's face it, there's no reason you guys would know my name is Mayo, and there's no reason I would want to advertise that I played both it and its sequel to completion.
Whoops.
I guess I just read it.
You just ruined that.
Yeah, have fun and keep up the good work. Here's the link. All right.
How do you get a platinum in Returnal?
You'd be better at it than we were.
That's dedication.
That's
get out of the first levels. The first start is the start.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Which I could never do. So.
All right. So this is called Platinum Party. We're doing one team. What's our team name, y'all?
The Bronze Patrol.
Bronze.
That's good.
Patrol. I love it. All right. So
I don't know why that tickled me so much, but it did.
Categories are most recent, rarest of the rare, common completion, milestone moments, and fond finales.
Okay.
This is great. A lot of fun alliteration there. All right, we're gonna do what you've been playing order, so that means Greg is first, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. So I get to go then?
You go.
Let's do common completion for 100. Name official groupie. Description given to your inner completionist. Platform PS5. I'm not going to read all the stats here. I'm a sucker for platformers made by indie developers, and this 3D hack slash and jump game was a perfect fit for kicking off spooky season. Named for its anti-hero star, this game features a short campaign packed with personality as you work your way through graveyards, swamps, and even the North Pole. This game has Phil written all over it, despite the fact that he has never played it, which may make this the hardest question in this category.
Yeah. And the answer is Pumpkin Jack.
Oh, is that right?
I'm just guessing. What is Pumpkin Jack?
A game I've never heard of.
Is my answer.
I'm going to take your word for that then.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it.
Pumpkin Jack is
Jack.
right.
Why does
Pumpkin
it have
Jack
Phil
is
written
out
all
on
over it?
everything too. It's out on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam. It is a game compared to Medieval quite a lot, but actually it's supposed to be very, very good. So and developed by only one guy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sure he had help, but one guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I watched Games Done Quick speedrun on this. So yeah.
We're at 100 points.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, Phil.
Oh, your love of weird little indie games might be very beneficial.
Yeah,
during this
during
this quiz. Okay, I want to see what the rarest of the rare for 100 is. Okay, trophy name Legend of the West, description Legend of the West, PS4 game, completed June 11th, 2020, because that kind of gives us a release range.
Maybe.
Sure, that's fair.
Users platinum 2.34%, so it is rare. Despite the critical praise, I told myself I would never play this game because of how big of a time investment it would take. But after being furlonged at the start of the pandemic, I decided I was finally out of excuses. Nearly 100 hours later, all I have to show for it is a platinum trophy and a funny video I cut together of my horse running into trees, tripping over fences, and falling off cliffs, cut to yakety sax.
It's got to be Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm guessing it's Red Dead 2.
I assume so. Red Dead Redemption 2 is correct. And he has a link to his yakety sax.
Share that link out into the chat, will you?
Video. Okay.
Because I do want to watch that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Can you put that in the show notes or something?
Yes, I'll try to do that.
That only because he says he's fine with it being shared to the Patreon audience.
Okay.
So, all right.
Excellent. All right. Let's go for most recent for 100. Name, it's all relative. Description, collected every trophy. Congratulations. This is just as we thought the description would be. Platform PS4, completed April 17th, 2022. All right. After failing to complete the original release of this game on my Vita years earlier, I decided to give it another shot after hearing all of the praise from Phil on P1P and Sarah on MinMax. It also didn't hurt that it was free on PSN for those of us who signed up for PS Now in preparation for the revamped PS Plus. I found the movement mechanics much more manageable than I did in my first go, and while I still don't agree with all the praise, I certainly enjoyed it much more than I did in my first attempt. I may even take a run at the sequel once I've cleared out a bit more of the backlog.
I believe this is Rogue Legacy.
I think you are correct. I like I like how he doesn't agree with all the praise, but he still platinumed it.
I know.
It's, you know,
I haven't even platinumed this game.
It's not even.
It's not even.
It's not Rogue Legacy. It's Gravity Rush Remastered.
Oh dear.
Oh. Boom.
See, I thought it was
100 points.
Yeah.
I thought it was because the whole gimmick of Rogue Legacy is that you're multiple generations.
Yeah.
So it's all relative people going through. Oh well.
Well, there you go. I thought that was a right on, but apparently not. All right.
I guess not. Okay.
Greg.
Let's do milestone moments for 100. Name, Platinum Trophy. Description, Platinum Trophy. Platform PS3, completed January 20th, 2012. Platinum number 1. Looking back, I'm not surprised that this is the game that started it all. I've always been a fan of the character, and after nearly 30 years without seeing him properly represented in video games, this time finally got it right. Between the great environmental design, the compelling use of gadgets, the voice talent from the animated series, and the awesome new take on combat, it finally felt like the IP was in the right hands, even if the ending is kind of a letdown. It's Batman Arkham Asylum, isn't it?
Yeah. Gotta be.
Batman Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Arkham Asylum.
There it
Right.
is.
Boom.
Man, it's been 10 years since that game came out.
No, wait, is that a right score?
Yeah.
Yeah, 200. We've gotten. Wait a minute.
We got 3 of them right.
I thought we only got 2 of them right.
We got 2 right. This is the third one we got right. Minus 100 of the one we got wrong. We got Pumpkin Jack.
Yeah, we got 3 right.
We got Red
wrong.
Dead.
That's 200.
We didn't get Gravity Rush.
Yeah. No,
we got
CJ's right.
Batman.
200.
Yeah, that's 3 right and 1 wrong. We lost 100 points when we got the 1 wrong.
Yeah.
300 minus 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Phil. You're so
I'm
pretty,
confused.
Phil.
I'm confused. Don't mind me.
Which one you want?
Let's do fun finales. Name power couple. Description: you are unstoppable. Nothing stands in your way. A PS4 game completed on January 15th, 2022, the day after my birthday.
Oh.
This game is notable for 3 reasons. First, it won Game of the Year, despite pretty average review scores. Second, the gameplay mechanics change from level to level, and all of them offer a unique twist without a difficult learning curve. Thirdly, and most importantly, this is the first game my fiance platinumed. Granted, we played together as the game needs to be played with a partner, and we mocked the characters the whole way through. But we will never forget the moment she got her first.
This is It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
Terrible game.
It Takes Two is right.
We're 300
All right.
points.
Let's go with common completion for 200. Name, Peak Raider. Description, collect all trophies. Platform PS4 completed September 11th, 2018. Users platinumed 64%. Ooh, okay. I would have played this game anyway, given my love for the character and the team behind it. This is Spider-Man PS4, right?
Wow.
But what really sealed the deal was when the first trailer was released and I recognized the voice of my friend Yuri coming out of one of the most iconic characters in the world. And as an added bonus, Yuri's wife, Tara, voiced a character named Yuri in the game. Flying around the city has never been more fun, and I cannot wait for the sequel, which is scheduled for sometime next year. Spider-Man.
Rope around the city.
Yeah. Right? Rope it. Spider-Man. Yeah.
So one of our listeners is friends with Yuri
Lowenthal?
Yes.
Apparently. Yeah,
wow.
Maybe so. You know, I've
Get
shaken
Yuri
his
on our
hand.
show.
I have shaken his hand.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because he's an anime voice actor when I was working at New Type and New York Comic Con, we did like an anime awards thing and he was there.
Did you drunkenly tell him how much you loved him as Spider-Man?
No, because
you should voice Spider-Man.
About 13 years prior.
You should stop anime and do more Spider-Man.
Yes, indeed. All right, Greg.
Fun finales for 200. Name, you've only done everything. Description, found all trophies in blank. See you in our next adventure. Platform PS5, completed November 13th, 2020. I can't think of a better way to introduce players to a new console generation than this. Beautiful and charming with great controls, mechanics, and level designs. This game doesn't get enough love for being the absolute joy that it is. The fact that it comes preloaded on every new PS5 makes me wonder if people skip it because it's essentially a tech demo without realizing that they're missing out on one of the greatest IPs in modern gaming. Also, best console mascot ever.
Okay, so it's a Bubsy game.
It's Astrobot. Astrobot's Playroom? Is that what it was called? I can't ever remember which one's which.
Well, Rescue Mission is the VR game.
Yeah.
Astrobot's Playroom?
I think it's just... Is it Astrobot Astro's Playroom?
Oh,
I think we're giving it to ourselves.
Astro's Playroom.
Yeah.
Astro's Playroom.
Astro's Playroom.
Yeah.
700 points.
All right, Phil.
Okay, it's me. Let's do another rarest of the rare for 2. Name, Platinum Trophy. Description: collect all other blank trophies. This is a PS4 game, completed January 10th, 2016. My sister's birthday.
Oh.
Users platinum 1.99%.
That's not
very rare. As I never had a PS2, I had only ever heard about the original games in the series, but watching a jet-packed enemy spin out of control looked and sounded so accurate to the series of films it was based off that I decided to give it a try. While not as great as the original series is said to be, at least it wasn't bogged down in microtransactions as its sequel a few years later.
Huh. Jetpack.
So PS2 games were where the original games in the series came from.
Yeah.
Jetpacked enemy.
I feel like I should know what this is.
Me too.
Films it was based off of. Like for a while I was thinking we're talking about like a Bond game or something, but
right.
No, I don't think so.
So it started on PS2.
It's a series
based on movies. And
there's a jetpacked enemy that spins out of control.
And it ended up getting bogged down with microtransactions. There's like a zillion clues here that really
I know
seem like it should be pointing us directly at something.
Oh.
And I'm having a really hard time figuring out what it could be. And it's a PS4 game. Jetpacked enemies.
No idea.
God, I don't think I know.
Man. This is...
We're going to hate ourselves when we find out the answer.
We really are.
Oh, is it...
What?
Tomb Raider?
You can say it, CJ.
Some Tomb Raider?
Well, I mean, the original games were on PS1 and
series
Saturn.
of films.
It's not...
And they weren't based on films. The films
it's like
were based
Mission
on
Impossible? Or Mission Impossible game?
On PS4? I don't think so. Certainly not microtransaction-filled sequels.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of microtransaction-filled sequels. Oh, is it a Lego Star Wars game?
I don't think the Lego Star Wars games are filled with microtransactions. I think we just don't know this. Let's not sit on here for too much longer.
Okay, we don't know it. Star Wars Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were definitely homing in on that. But
homing in on it.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Down to 500. Who read that one?
That was me.
Okay.
Let's go with most recent for 2. Name, Collectomaniac. Description, collect every trophy in blank. Of course. It's a PS4 game, and he completed it on May 8th, 2022. I really, really, really wanted to like this game after all. What's not to like? A bunch of employees from one of my favorite mid-90s developers created their own studio to recapture the gameplay that defined that generation. It was disheartening to see how close to the mark they came, flaws and all, instead of taking everything that made that period of game design great and combining it with more modern quality of life improvements. The game literally plays like an N64 game with blocky graphics, wonky hitboxes, unclear objectives, slow load times, and the need to grind for an impossible number of collectibles. I did it, but grudgingly.
This ukulele?
Is this the original ukulele?
I was going to say ukulele is one of the ones he listed as having completed.
No, but that was the side-scrolling one. That was the
Yeah.
ukulele and the Impossible Lair.
Ukulele seems to fit this description.
It's got to be ukulele.
It's got to be. Ukulele is correct.
Boom.
Back up to 700 points. All right. Let's do milestone moments for 200. Name platinum blades and dark corners. Description: you have mastered the city of Dunwall and unlocked all trophies. I don't think we need to say all the dates and everything. It's a PS3. No. Yeah. I was shocked by how much I love this game. Zipping around the steampunk city of Dunwall using supernatural powers, you play as a man on a mission to clear his name and punish the parties responsible after they murdered the Empress and framed you for it. The real fun came in choosing how you punish them. Do you murder the High Overseer, or do you literally brand him as a criminal, making him an outcast from high society? Do you help the leader of the local gang, or do you come to the aid of the crazy old witch? The choices you make and the impact they have on the world make Corvo's journey a significantly different experience for every player.
I like how this, probably there are people listening to this who are like, I know it immediately because you mentioned Dunwall. And I know
yeah.
what that is. But for us, it's like, that's not even a...
It's,
Is it an Elder Scrolls game?
No, it's, oh God. Dishonored, isn't it Dishonored?
Oh, shit. Dishonored, yes.
That's why
Dishonored.
I thought it was. That's why I said we don't even need to read the date, because I figured it was just Dishonored.
Dishonored is right.
Hey,
because of Dunwall. I read the word Dunwall and I knew that it was Dishonored.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Like you said, I did not know that.
900
I didn't either. It's me, right?
Yeah.
Let's do most recent for 3. Name greatest of all deliverers. Description: obtained all blank trophies. It's a PS5 game. May 22nd, 2022. Last time I wrote a quiz for Player One Podcast, I mused that I had never played anything from the mind of the legendary creator behind this game, but was familiar with him because of how ubiquitous his name was in the industry. Shortly after, I ventured into my first. And while the story was bonkers and the gameplay loop seemed frustratingly bland on paper, I found a certain zen charm in delivering packages, building roads, and sneaking past invisible creatures in a post-catastrophic UCA.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pleased to see that I would get to do it all over again when this was released on PS5, adding a few bells and whistles to the original game.
Death Stranding.
Director's cut.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Death Stranding director's cut. Yeah.
Boom.
1,200 points.
All right, let's do milestone moments for 3. Master Assassin. Earn every other trophy. This is for PS4 and completed November 12th, 2015. This game deserves way more credit than it gets. There's a lot here to like. I like how, by the way, we're just reading reviews of his games platinum, which I find fun.
That's true.
You can jump back and forth between brother and sister protagonist, which each have their own unique skill trees and stats. The villain is more interesting than most in the series, and there were tons of new mechanics that mixed up the usual clear the map gameplay loop, though there was plenty of that too. Unfortunately, it was sandwiched between the reinvention of the series and the awful game that necessitated that reinvention. And while it's not great, it's definitely better than anyone was willing to admit.
It's got an Assassin's Creed game, right?
Assassin's Creed.
Right.
Which one had the dual protagonists?
Not. Is it Unity? Assassin's Creed Unity?
I have no idea.
I'm just going to say Assassin's Creed Unity.
This was his 100th platinum trophy.
Syndicate.
It was Syndicate.
Damn it.
No luck for us.
No luck.
Back down to 900. Let's do fond finales for 300.
Boom.
Name N7 Elite.
Okay.
Description:
Mass Effect.
Blank. Acquire all trophies.
But which one?
It's a PS4 game, May 31st, 2021. This game is important to me for a few reasons. First, it was the culmination of narrative choices made over 3 games.
Mass Effect 3.
Second, its multiplayer mode is where I met one of my closest friends. Oh, this one really makes the list because it was the first time my fiance saw the power of storytelling in video games. When the Legendary Edition was released, we began a playthrough that I had spent weeks pre-planning so she would experience the most perfect version of this story for her. When we started, I told her that she was going to love the bug guy, and she laughed at me thinking I was joking. But by the finale, she was bawling because while she agrees with the sacrifice we made, she's so heartbroken that Garrus and Shepard don't get a happily ever after. She also now has a Garrus body pillow.
Oh.
So Mass Effect 3?
Mass Effect 3 is...
Now hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mass Effect 3.
Yeah. 1,200 points again.
Woo. You better watch out for that body pillow.
Is it me?
All right. It's you.
Let's do common completion for 3.
Okay.
Name Master of the Multiverse. Description, collect all trophies. PS5. Users platinumed 66.41%.
High.
Yeah. July 2021 was when he got this trophy. I'm a bit shocked at how few people platinumed this trophy, given that everyone I know managed to get it with very little effort. Even all three of you picked up this platinum, though that's of little surprise given your combined adoration for the series, the gameplay, and the fact that it was one of the first true PS5 exclusives. Is this Miles Morales?
No, this is Ratchet and Clank Rift.
It's Ratchet and Clank. Duh.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
What a great game.
Boom.
1,500
Fantastic
points.
I forgot we all platinumed this.
Yeah.
I even went back and maxed out all the weapons because I enjoyed it so much.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't even part of the platinum.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. All right, let's do Rarest of the Rare for 3. Los Santos Legend. Congratulations, you're Vinewood's biggest star. It's a PS4 game, completed June 10th, 2015, and a little less than 2% of users of Platinum did. I hated this game. Its refusal to commit to being silly or serious makes the worst of both worlds for me, so I'll just stick to Saints Row when I want to play in a silly sandbox full of sociopaths. Thank you. At least they don't think including a torture scene makes them profound.
Mm.
Oh.
This is
Which Saints Row
Travis
is this?
Touchdown.
Oh, shit. No More Heroes?
No More Heroes, but I don't know which one.
Oh.
No More Heroes.
I think,
For
now that I'm
PS4.
saying that, though, I'm not sure.
Is that a sandbox game?
You know what? No, I might have to take that back. Los Santos Legend.
Is this a
Los
Just
Santos
Cause?
was-
Hmm.
See, the names sound
Just
kind of like...
Cause.
Actually, is this a Grand Theft Auto? Because Los Santos and Vinewood sound like Grand Theft Auto names.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I thought No
So
More Heroes.
GTA 5?
2015 would be 5, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's GTA 5.
Also, I'm
Okay.
not surprised that not many people have platinumed it. Like, do people play GTA for finishing the game?
Yeah.
Back then they did.
Yeah, maybe. GTA 5 is what we're saying?
I think so.
GTA 5 is
5.
correct.
I don't know why I
Look at
thought
that.
No More Heroes right away.
Yeah.
1,800 points. Is it whose turn is it? Mine?
You.
Okay. Let's do milestone moments for 400. The name was the phenomenal Phantom Thief. Description: obtain all trophies. Completed 2020. Platinum number 200. I played the original release of this game despite my lack of RPG experience, simply because Min-Max's Ben Hansen said nobody could complete it, let alone platinum. Little did I know that it would become one of my favorite games ever due to the rich characters, deep life sim mechanics, the fun rock, paper, scissors RPG gameplay, the awesome sense of style, the bombastic soundtrack. I was overjoyed that this release, essentially a director's cut of the original game, was released 2 weeks into the start of the pandemic, which meant I actually had plenty of time to do a proper 100+ hour playthrough. I'm pretty sure Greg is still trying to get through his first run in the vanilla version 2 years after he started. It's Persona 5. Whatever the updated version of Persona 5 is. I don't know what it's called.
Royal.
But
yeah, I think it's just...
if he's talking about the re-release, then because he's saying that I'm playing the vanilla version, which is Persona 5.
Okay. Persona 5 Royal.
2,200 points.
Okay.
That's a good description of that game.
So we're back to me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rarest of the Rare for 4. Name: Platinum. Description: congratulations. This is a PS3 game that he platinumed on November 7th, 2013. Only 1.89% people have platinumed this. With the impending jump to next generation on the horizon, WB Montreal was tasked with making this origin story to fill the gap, while the studio that began the series focused their energy on a next-gen conclusion to the narrative. While often hated on for being a less-than clone, I thought the game was perfectly fine until I had to organize a group in multiplayer using the archaic PS3 chat system, which made the PvP trophies impossible, but apparently not that impossible.
Nearly made the PvP trophies.
Yeah.
Arkham Origins. Arkham Origin?
No.
No, what is it?
Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Oh,
wow, that's okay.
You seem very sure of yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only saying that may be wrong. What do you think?
I don't know.
Is Deus Ex Warner Brothers? Maybe not. You might be right.
I have no idea.
This may be wrong.
I was pretty sure of myself too until you were extremely sure of yourself.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I said Batman Arkham Origin.
Arkham Origin. Okay.
Arkham Origin, not Arkham. I don't know.
Arkham Origin. Does that have PvP trophies?
That's the thing that's throwing me, but I'm pretty sure WB Montreal made that game.
Okay.
Which, of course, Rocksteady made the series before that. So,
what do we want to say?
I don't know. I
think Phil needs to vote.
I'm leaning towards Batman.
Okay, let's do Batman.
Here comes Deus Ex.
Batman Arkham Origins. Boom.
There it is.
Damn.
That description
600 points.
Just fit the Batman story there.
All right.
You're up, CJ.
Your turn, CJ.
Fond finales for 400. Name blank Defender round 2. Description unlocked all blank trophies. Completed January 30th, 2013. Remember how I said that I met one of my best friends playing Mass Effect 3? Well, this is the game that really solidified that friendship. After playing countless hours of co-op, he asked if I bought us another game, would you play it with me? I jumped at the opportunity, and a few days later, we were gleefully looting and shooting as Axton and Gage, I assume. Or Gouage. The soldier and the necromancer on our way to stop Handsome Jack. This game isn't great, but to this day, anytime a new game in the franchise is released, we both take a few days off work to play through as partners. It's got to be Borderlands.
Borderlands. It has to be Borderlands.
Which one? Borderlands 1 or 2?
I have no idea.
It says
2013. This is all 10 years old.
It says Blank Defender Round 2 is the name of the trophy.
Yeah. So Borderlands 2.
Yeah. Good point.
I would say Borderlands 2.
Yep. I'm down with that.
Borderlands 2 is what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands 2 is right.
Nice. Yeah.
We're at 3,000 points.
Let's go.
Which I think we need to get one more right and we're good.
Oh, good.
Okay. Let's do common completion for 400. Name blank. Description: unlock all trophies. Platform PS4. Completed 2017. Users platinumed 70.01%.
Oh, I immediately know it. I saw one thing.
I met the creator of this game at PSX a few years back when I played the demo, and he saw how quickly I was getting through the short introduction. We had a nice conversation about my long history with it, the fact that it was the first game where he was really in charge, and how much the soundtrack provided by the Gone Jackals kicked ass. It was my favorite game when I was 14 and is still a favorite today, so it's a little surprise that I had the platinum within a few days of release. I'm agreeing with Phil.
I saw Gone Jackals.
Yeah.
And was like, yeah, this is Full Throttle Remastered.
Full Throttle. Boom.
3,400 points. Yeah, there's less than 3,000 points left on the board.
Okay. Nice. We won.
We did.
Phil,
turn it off. We're done.
Going.
Let's do it. Okay. Most recent for 4. Name, Savior, and Destroyer. Description: collect all trophies. PS5. Completed June 20th, 2022. Let me preface this by saying how little I care about PvP games and how much I hate the recent trend of making 4v1 games based on nostalgic franchises.
What are you talking about?
How do you feel about that, CJ?
CJ, not loving this.
This is Evil Dead, the game.
That being said, this recent release was unavoidable, and it is based on one of my favorite IPs. While I had a great time in my first week, the long slog towards level 50 and the Platinum Trophy was one of the most frustrating grinds I've experienced lately. The only reason I didn't walk away was out of love for my childhood neighbor.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness,
what?
Mr. Bruce Campbell.
Neighbor?
You grew up
guy lives at the
Bruce?
corner of Campbell and Yuri? What the?
Seriously. Who is this guy?
Yeah. Evil Dead, the game, obviously. Evil Dead, the game.
The answer, of course, is Evil Dead, the game.
3,800 points.
All right, let's do fond finales. Oh, actually, let's save that one for the last.
I get what you're doing.
See?
Yeah, that's
See?
good.
I got it.
Let's do most recent for 5. Honorable Sensei. Description: unlock all the trophies. It's a PS4 game, June 25th, 2022. How couldn't I? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Gotta redo that.
Take 2.
Whole thing. Take 2. I couldn't not platinum this game given how much love I have for everything it is. Based on one of my favorite franchises? Check. Based on one of my favorite arcade games? Check. Beautiful pixel art? Check. Awesome soundtrack? Check. The only real struggle was choosing which of the 7 characters I would play as, and of course, seeing my character with 5 co-op partners on screen.
That's Shredder's Revenge.
Yes.
Mhm.
TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. Nice.
You did it.
Good job, everybody. We're at 4,300 points. I'm going to go with rarest of the rare for 500. Name, legend of blank. Description: complete all other trophies. Platform PS3. Completed 2013. Users platinumed 1.1%.
Ooh.
This game, based on a television series, was meant to cross over with new episodes as they aired, but due to the changes made between original design documents and the final product, the show and the game shared very little in terms of assets, tone, and characters. I only played it because I had worked with most of the show's creative staff on Battlestar Galactica a few years earlier.
So wait, this listener knows Yuri Lowenthal,
This
grew
listener
up
knows people.
living by Bruce Campbell, and worked on Battlestar Galactica. Is this Edward James Olmos? Does
You
Edward
didn't
James
figure
Olmos
that
listen
out
to
yet?
our show?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, if you were Edward
Okay.
James, almost wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. What game is this?
I have no idea.
Is it Lost?
That was my thought.
That would fit the. Is 2013 a year where there would be a Lost game?
Well, it didn't come out in
doesn't seem-
2013, but it
Oh, he
came out
completed
on
it. I get that, but I
360
mean,
and PS3.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
What
fair.
was the subtitle for that?
I don't remember.
It was some like Latin.
I love how all you
phrase or
people
something,
who
right?
Via
love
Damas.
Lost just hate Lost so much now.
Via Damas.
Oh yeah.
It's Lost.
Let's do it.
It's got to be Lost via Damas.
We can't lose anyway.
It's Defiance.
Defiance. I don't even know
what TV show is
what
that?
that is.
I know. I guess we were the ones who lost that question.
There you go.
I mean, we're not going to lose the game.
No. In defiance of.
Did I read that? Yeah, I did.
You did. Yeah.
You?
We're at 3,800 points. Defiance was there's a movie called Defiance.
Was there
Yeah.
Was there a TV show?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. there
Anyway,
was.
Phil.
Common completion for 5. Name, all done. Description, unlock all trophies. This is a PS5 game. Completed March 14th, 2022. Users platinum 77.08. That's a lot
Wow.
of platinums.
Yeah.
That's a high platinum percentage.
Hmm.
While this game features rhythm and action, it's not a rhythm and action game, but instead a narrative-driven story focusing on the nephew of a pseudo Bob Dylan struggling off the indie folk expectations of everyone around him and embracing his cosmic rock instincts as he travels across the universe. With a dedicated button for shredding, some mild platforming, and no fail state as far as I can tell, it's of little surprise that this game is one of the easiest platinums that is actually worth playing.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's called The Artful Escape.
The Artful Escape. Is it a good
Okay.
game?
I didn't like it.
Did you
I
platinum
found
it
it.
though?
No. I played it on Xbox.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was real pretentious.
Oh, really?
Real pretentious. So I did not play it.
Interesting.
It is The Artful Escape.
But it is The Artful
Wow.
Escape.
Nice job,
Yeah.
CJ. 4,300 points.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
See if we can get over
milestone
5,000.
moments for 500. All trophies obtained. Obtained all blank trophies.
Obtain all trophies.
Wow. PS5 game completed September 25th, 2021. After seeing the first clip of this game during the PS5 announcement, I was sold on its beauty and charm alone. It's too bad the gameplay couldn't match its unique visual style with huge difficulty spikes every time you reached a boss fight, but it was still a great first outing by a studio that transitioned from animation house to game studio.
That's Kena.
Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Oh, yeah.
Kena Bridge of Spirits, right.
Love that game. 4,800 points, but he's not wrong. Let's do it. Fund finales for 500. The name blank, 100% complete. Description: earn all trophies. Platform PS3, completed May 3rd, 2012. This game from Capcom is notable to me in that it was the first game I got to play that I had contributed to.
All right.
Despite its jetpack shooter mechanics, a killer voice cast including Nolan North, but what game didn't include Nolan North back then? And the setup for a sequel, it didn't review or sell particularly well and is definitely a relic of its mid PS3 time frame. But you never forget your first. Wow.
Dark Void?
Dark Void.
Oh, Dark Void. Yep. I bet you they're right.
Dark Void is correct.
There it is.
Boom!
We did it, everybody. 5,300 points. We did it.
Hooray for us.
So Defiance is an American science fiction Western drama television series developed by Rockne S. O'Bannon, Kevin Murphy, and Michael Taylor, starring Grant Bowler, Julie Benz, Stephanie Leonidas, and you know any of these names? Tony Grant, Jamie Murray, Graham Greene.
Is this a Sci-Fi Channel?
It's a Sci-Fi Channel, yeah.
Show? Yeah. I think I remember the game. I think I remember this.
Composed by Bear McCreary.
Oh, I know him.
Had 3 seasons.
And I don't know him, but I'm aware of Bear McCreary.
There you go.
Who's currently doing the soundtrack for the Lord of the Rings show.
I've watched one episode of that.
I've watched all of the episodes so far.
Good? I haven't really.
I really like it. My daughter loves it, and it's led to us rewatching the Peter Jackson movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's
it's slow. I could see why people wouldn't like it because it is very slow, but I'm enjoying it too. So
also, I feel like it's just getting good, and the next episode is the last episode of the season.
Oh, is it really? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, now it's good, and that's the end of season 1. All right. But I do like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to say thank you to Hacker Alias Black and Green.
Yeah,
that was super fun quiz, and I'm glad that you finally sent it to us so that we could play it and win because we got 5,300 points. And I also want to say thank you to all of the Patreon supporters who support our show. If you, dear listener, have an idea for a game that we play on the after show, you can email that to playeronepodcast@gmail.com. You can do exactly what Black and Green did and create your Jeopardy game on jeopardylabs.com and send us the URL that thing spits out. And that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It's that easy. Or you can come up with a different style game and send that too. It could not be easier. What do I have to do to get you into this after show today?
What's the deal with the after show?
Who are the ad wizards who came up with this one? And anyway, I think that's all of my spiel that I do here at the end of the show. I hope you are safe and well. Hope your family, friends, loved ones are all safe and well too, and we will talk at you again next week.
Toodle-oo.
Bye-bye.